Bonjour. Bonjour.
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
The cat is back! Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Haunting of Hill House Season 1, Episode 10. And if you don't know why I'm talking about a cat staring at me, I'm gonna put the link for the reaction video where I discovered at the end of one episode of this show that one cat was staring at me. I don't know since how long, I don't know why, but he was staring at me and that was fucking creepy. That's it, he ran away. Why this cat is there just when I'm watching this show? Like, he's never there for any other shows that I'm reacting to. Maybe he's there, to prepare me for this episode, to tell me that I have to be into that kind of mood, like I'm gonna be surprised about it, like I'm gonna be scared during it, that's gonna be creepy, that's gonna be weird, maybe it's something like that. This morning I watched the episode 9, again I'm gonna put the link of this reaction video if you want to see it. It was an interesting episode, it was about Olivia's side, her point of view about what happened into the house when they were young, when the kids were young. That was really interesting to see all of what happened. We had a lot of answers about what happened during that moment, during that night, and that was great. We didn't have all of the answers, like I'm still wondering about the time when you came back into the house and saw his wife like that. Did he see also something else? The ghost? Abigail just died, so maybe he saw also the dead leg coming into the house. I'm still questioning myself about that. And also the Red Room, I have the impression that we didn't have all of the answers about the Red Room. She was the tree house for Luke and Steve, but Steve wasn't aware of that. I think that Luke maybe was aware of that. It was also the reading room for Olivia. It was something for Poppy, I can't remember what. I don't know, but I'm still wondering about that Red Room. Olivia said something about they were the key to enter into that room, like you had to have an open mind to stuff, like supernatural stuff, to enter into it. That's why maybe you never did it, never enter into that house. I don't know, we'll see about that. So this episode is the final episode of this season, but also of this storyline about the Hill House. Because if I understood correctly how this show is working, The Haunting is the name of the show, and one season is gonna be about one haunting, This season is about The Haunting of Hill House, but the season 2 is gonna be about the haunting of something or someone else. I understood that with the little things that I read about it. You know me, you know that I don't like spoilers, so I didn't make any research about the show to avoid spoilers. But I'm pretty sure that this storyline is gonna end with this episode. That would be logical with how the show is working, but also with how this season is working, We had answers about what happened during that night into the last episode. We're gonna have the answers about what is gonna happen now for the characters into this one. Nell is dead. Luke is dead, like Olivia saw them being dead into the last episode. So I think that they are both dead, but she didn't see the rest of the siblings being dead. So maybe they're not gonna die. Maybe because Nell saw them, all of her siblings as adults into her hallucination when she was into the house the night that she died. Maybe because of that, or maybe because I'm really believing into the house, wanting them to die into it because at some point they lived into it. That's my theory about the house. If you lived into it, you're gonna die into it. That's it. But Abigail, in fact, she didn't live into it. It was something really forbidden for her to go into the house. Mrs. Dudley, I think that Abigail is Mrs. Dudley's daughter. Mrs. Dudley, Clara, was telling to her daughter to not go into the house. That was really something forbidden for her. And she went into it during that night, and Olivia killed her, and we saw her dying, and after that we saw her as a ghost. My theory about Abigail is the fact that when Luke was seeing her outside of the house, she was real, and when he was seeing her into the house, she was already the ghost. And the only time that Abigail went into the house, she died into it, because she was killed by Olivia. That's my theory for now for Abigail. Poppy, she was insane, and she was really messing with Olivia's mind by saying her that if she did not want her kids to die into these circumstances when they were gonna be adults, she had to kill them, wake them. For her it was wake them. Now I'm against, of course, that thing. I can understand it, I can understand her logic behind it. I mean Poppy's logic and Olivia's logic. But I cannot agree with that because it's against all of my principles and my values to kill people just because you are afraid that they're gonna have a bad life, and to kill yourself just because of your life being not what you want and having a better life being dead. No, I cannot agree with that. I can understand the logic, all of that, but I cannot agree with that, and that's why at the end of the last episode, I said it during my review, I was really disturbed by the last episode. Like I said, for me it was not really an honorific episode. We had horrific stuff into it because we had the ghost, we had the red room, we had Olivia going crazy and killing Abigail, all of that. But it was more about the psychology of Olivia, and that's why maybe it disturbed me more than if it would have been horrific stuff. Because of the fact that the actress was so great that I had the impression to feel what she was feeling, but I was against what I was feeling. Do you understand what I mean? I was feeling and understanding her reasons, but I was against them, so I had trouble, to not be in empathy with her and to judge also what she was doing when she was doing it. I think that during this episode I want to see all of the ghosts, we saw all of them during all of these episodes. It was some moments with some of them, sometimes it was really little moments, and I think that I need to see all of them as ghosts and as they were before, when they were alive, to really understand all of their words, all of what they did, they were when they were alive, and also what role they were playing as ghosts. Because we saw that the granny's ghost was against Poppy and was telling that Poppy was insane. So in fact, the granny's ghost was not ruling, for the house by saying that you have to stay into the house, you have to die into the house to be safe, to not go outside into the dark and all of that. The granny's ghost was against that. Maybe not all of the ghosts, are evil ghosts. Do you understand what I mean? So yes, I think that I want to see all of them during this episode. We'll see. I think that I'm gonna stop talking right now and watch the episode because it's a long episode. I don't know if I'm ready for it, I don't know how to say it. I think that it's gonna be about horror stuff, but again, it's gonna be more about psychologies of characters. And I'm really expecting to have all of them dying into the house, including Mrs. Dudley. I think that she has to die also into the house. Maybe not Mr. Dudley, but Mrs. Dudley. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna die also into the house. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now and let's go now for this episode 10, this final episode. The cat is not there, we can begin. Let's go! I don't know why I'm like that. I'm hesitating about watching it. Really, the last episode disturbed me. Shirley? You went into the red room also?
Open it! Mr. Dudley says this is a masterpiece.
We saw that moment.
Open any door in the house. This isn't working. It could be a
Theo? It was the place where Theo was dancing? Yes!
Where's the freaking key? Don't say that word. You say it.
It was a different room for every one of them, in fact. She's pregnant?
How's Ernie?
How?
I always said I'm never gonna do a follow-up to Hill House, and I think this is fine.
With Nell and Luke being dead into it?
Dad and I just got to the house, and we know Luke bought the gasoline.
Okay, so it's months or years after that?
That little girl in there, one day she's gonna ask about her grandfather and about her Uncle Luke. She's gonna hear all sorts of stories and speculation like
So,
you did when you were little.
you
Those boys
is
do
dead?
that.
I think I know where to find him. Dad, it's okay. Come on.
Oh. Which one are you? Abigail. And you're there also.
Look at me.
You believe now?
Fear. We yield to it or we fight it. But we cannot meet halfway. Dad, that door's always been locked. Well, then it wants to be.
Look!
Two of us. Dad.
That's open. Oh, it was open for you. Luke was not dead during that moment.
The door. I saw Luke and then.
Luke died,
That's a confirmation that I didn't want to know.
and then he died.
Is it that simple?
You gotta finally say it, Steve.
Can't say when.
Because you can't remember or because
It's
you don't want to say it?
I don't remember coming back to California. I don't remember us reconciling.
Well, of course you don't. Because you haven't written it yet.
What?
Not till you chew it up and you digest it and you shit it out on a piece of paper, and even then, it's pale imitation at best.
Okay, that's really hard what you are saying.
You are a plastic parasite. A plastic hack, aren't you, honey? So of
That's
course you
so
don't remember
rough.
how you- But I paid you to write them, didn't I? I picked up the check
Uh-huh.
for your dreams and I said goodbye to mine and
It's
I
real?
This little one. She won't be real either.
Oh, you're messing with my head now.
Oh, she's hungry. She must be an eater like her dad. Like your mother. Steve.
Okay, you were hallucinating that. You're there? All of you? It took that thing, but for what? Yes. How did it happen? Yes. Ghost is gonna come just behind you. Yes, we saw that. We are back in. Stop messing with my head. You came back?
What do you think?
It didn't happen. You are dreaming, you are having a nightmare. Look, it didn't happen.
One last time, just to get well before we get clean.
That's why you took it into the house. I mean, the needle and all of that.
You collect your chips, but you're never clean.
You didn't have any drugs, so you took what?
No, that's not true.
When I'm doing that, that's not great. It's something that I was doing when I was learning my lesson, you know, when I was young.
Punching through the jelly? Of
you're there. Theo is going, but not you, Charlie. Oh! Who are you?
Tell me what's the weirdest thing you guys have on the happy hour menu? Like the thing no one ever orders.
So I'm minding my own business over there, and all of a sudden, I'm keeping it professional. Hand to God, we can chat embalming technique. I got all the makings of a mean martini in my room. Want a nightcap.
You're married to...
You looked at my ring, and then I said the thing about the trinity spy pad, and you said,
Let's see what kind of martini I make.
Allie.
Ah, you cheated. But why are you haunted by him? Like, he didn't die.
Wow.
You're just haunted by the fact that you
The girls were
cheated.
screaming, and the children were screaming, and your husband just drifted out of focus, and the whole thing swung on you. God, who would guess how good at it you were?
That's why she was saying to Theo that she's not perfect.
But you never told him, did you?
Fuck you.
And even then, your anger at Theo, Kevin,
Fuck you.
Shirley never wants to love. But she has.
That's our funeral?
Is everything alright? And when I die, I'm gonna wake up in that hotel room and have to watch every single thing she did.
Oh,
And that feels
Kevin.
so bad. She knows she'll die first. She is fixed and pretty. But underneath, she is a horror.
Like I said, it's really about the psychology of each character, this episode. Ugh.
Shirley.
Nell is saving you.
Come on,
Look! Can it be possible that you're not gonna die?
When I was a child, my mother spanked me for throwing a rock through a greenhouse roof. But a simple rock or some glass taught me so much about my mother. I went out and did it again.
Why?
Fear. And guilt.
I knew a man once who knew those sisters well, so they built a wall to keep it all outside. Those two sisters, they were in there with him.
The corpse that they found into the house?
So he was trapped behind that wall, and then he scratched.
That's him.
That was his dream. And when he woke up, he was tall.
That was the ghost, the tall ghost.
When you wake up, they'll leave you be.
No.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Nell. Yes. Thank you, Nell.
Fucking there.
I had a little hope, I have to be honest.
Peter. You're awake. Oh, I've missed you so much.
He's not awake, he's dead.
where you going with me?
Into the red room, into the
When I was little,
world of the dead ones. See it?
boy, we're so glad you're finally here. Go.
Yes,
Your brother to go. Have a seat.
Nell is saving you. Listen to her.
You're awake.
No.
I'm so sorry, honey. You were having such a nightmare.
No, he was having a life. Okay, not the best life on earth, but a life.
Don't.
Listen to Nell. You trust Nell.
This is a gift for us all.
I'm dead. I don't want to be dead.
You've been knocking on that door for years and years and years. We could hear you. Please, don't.
Don't. Thank you, Nell, so much. She saved all of you.
She saved me.
I feel a little clearer just now.